Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Adam here, aka the Sound Scotsman, and this is episode 30 of Smart Souls. As we spoke about in the last episode, that episode 30 is a special episode, so we should really go a special place. So we're going to put off the horrible Tomb of the Giants until the next time, and instead we're going to go to a much more fun area, discover the Last Covenant, get loads more loot and finish our quest line. So lots of stuff for the Platinum in this episode, and more importantly it's going to be more fun. But before we head off, I do want to talk to you guys about miracles for a little bit of a second. So you might remember quite a lot of episodes ago now I did mention that Cromwell the Pardoner has one miracle for sale for 40,000 souls. Karmic Justice it's called. I did say to you guys, you know, just leave that until New Game Plus, because 40,000 souls is a bit of a waste of money in New Game for a miracle that's actually crap. Okay, so I have actually taken that advice myself. I haven't actually bought it yet. I'm going to buy it in New Game Plus. It's only going to take about an hour, realistically, to get there in New Game Plus. So, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to pretend that I've already bought that miracle, okay? So in real life I have 19 miracles at this point, but I'm going to pretend that I have 20 at this point, okay? So let's go get miracle number 21. You guys probably have your sunlight medals by now, because I showed you that little spot that you could farm them if you hadn't been doing co-op. But anyway, here we go. 10 miracles. 10 medals, sorry. So I'm not actually leaving this covenant yet. I'm going to stay in this covenant because the covenant that we're going to do in this episode, we're not going to join it, we're only going to discover it, because it's basically useless. There's no point for us unless you really want to be a Dragon Bro. But if you want to be a Dragon Bro, do that with another character, or dip out of this one if you really want to. It's up to you. It's up to yourself entirely. But anyway, we got the third last miracle there. We're going to get the second last miracle in this episode, and then in New Game Plus we're going to come back here and get the very last miracle, which will be Sunlight Spear, but you cannot get that in New Game. It has to be in New Game Plus. There is no way around that. Anyway, before we head off, we have one little thing to do back at Firelink Shrine. That's right, you probably guessed it. We need to come back here and speak to Onion Bro's daughter.
Well, hello again. I have finally located my father. All of your help was invaluable to us. Thank you so much. I was finally able to pass on my mother's last words. My father? He went on his final adventure. Don't worry. That's just the way he is. Undead or no. Sort of reassuring, really. He goes hollow. I'll just have to kill him again. My father? Don't worry. He goes hollow.
Okay. So there you have it. Make sure and do that before we head down to the Great Hollow first. That's the way into Ash Lake. If you don't know how to get to the Great Hollow, then I showed you at the last episode, but basically just go through Blighttown, up the branch, and smash through the illusory walls and you're there. So I'll meet you down there. So as you can see, I'm now wearing the curse resistant uniform, crimson robes, etc. I'm not going to run around showing you how to get all the lizards here, because to be honest with you, the Great Hollow would actually kind of deserve to have its own little mini episode. Maybe not a Smart Souls episode exactly, but just a separate guide would probably be the thing. So I'm not too fussed about getting all these lizards right now. Obviously, you guys could have fun, you know, playing around here for like an hour, just trying to get all the lizards and all that sort of stuff, but for my purposes anyway, I'm just going to literally take you down. The other thing is, I've actually killed some of these lizards myself, so it wouldn't really be a good guide having killed some of them myself and got some of the treasure and all that sort of stuff. It's just basically, for our purposes at the moment, it's basically just get to the bottom and do the Ash Lake bit. If you're watching this video in the future, of course, then having a little bit of a look around the channel and see if I've actually made you a guide to the Great Hollow is an idea, because I might actually do that in the future. I might show you where all the lizards are and all that sort of stuff, but for the time being, you know, just have fun with it. You might get some, you might not. The corpses and all that sort of stuff that are on every branch. By the way, there's no really, you're probably watching this route and thinking, what the hell is he actually doing? It's not really that important. Just keep heading down. It's not really that difficult. Just going down, 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 and eventually you'll get to about this point where the ladders are and the bloody frogs. And that is why I have the... What I should have done actually would have been smarter, would have been to maybe have a great scythe on for the range, just in case. So, taking out these damn frogs. Just little by little. I wonder if one of these might do it. Yes, it one-shots them. Lovely. That's with the Crown of Dusk, and am I wearing the bellowing? Yeah, I'm wearing the bellowing ring as well. So I do like to just do a quick clean sweep, making sure I get all the frogs first, because I don't want to get caught out by mistake and actually leave one alive, and then the next thing it's chasing you down and you're cursed and all that sort of a nasty stuff. So that's kind of the tactic. Just make sure you just little by little get rid of all the frogs, and there's more down here. I quickly cast this as fast as I can. Right, good. This is the hardest bit actually, to be honest with you. Dealing with these faking frogs. Oh, he's down there already. But there is another one. I would have preferred to have dealt with him up here. Oh, lovely. That worked out really well. That was a 2-for-1 deal. Lovely. Right, going down. You will notice another piece of treasure up on one of these branches, and it's probably going to annoy the hell out of you. To be honest, I'm not going to get it this time. I'm not worried about the things that are on the branches. Like I said before, it's up to you if you want to get them, but I know that none of them are anything to do with the trophy. It'll all just be chunks and that sort of stuff. I might grab that one though, because that won't be too difficult to get. Just a little cheeky bit of fall control. Oh, and before I forget anything else, actually, what I meant to do was turn up the sounds for you guys on the voice. Hopefully 6 will be enough, because the Hydra, the Ash Lake Hydra, I'm expecting to make a whole bunch of noise while we're trying to while we're trying to talk to our NPC, so... There we go. See a Titanite chunk. It's a corpse, just to... Now, we're not going to fight these mushrooms, okay? We're going to bolt right for the door. So, drop down, ignore the mushrooms, and just run, straight through here. Straight through the fog wall. And that, my friends, is a success. Now, the moment I've been waiting for so long, I can see it's already happened out the corner of my eye down there. Happy days. The Hydra is to our left at the moment, but the bonfire is to our right. We want to grab the bonfire. We're just hoping that the Hydra doesn't get annoyed with us. I'm not even going to look at him. Instead, we're just going to run down here and trigger this last moment here.
My father, all hollow now. He's been subdued. He will cause no more trouble. It's finally over. I will return to Katerina. You assisted us completely. I can hardly return the favor, but please accept this. It's of no use to me now. Oh, Father. Dear Father.
So yeah, a bit of a sad end to our friend there. He is probably my favourite NPC in the game. But we did get that slab. If you did not get the slab, it's because, like I said, explained in the last episode, you have to save him with at least 50% of his health left. But yeah, that's the end of it. So, ready to light the bonfire, kindle it, all that sort of stuff, and take on the Ash Lake Hydra. Bonfire kindled. I'm suited and booted and ready for action. So I've went for the Silver Knight Shield. I've went for the stone armour and the stone leggings. I could not put anything on my arms there. It doesn't really matter what you wear. The point is, it's a physical defence fight. Okay, so it's physical defence. The good news is, this is an absolutely gorgeous area. We got the slab and we've got loads and loads and loads and loads of treasure to get. But the bad news is, this Ash Lake Hydra is... well, the Black Hydra, I think is its proper name, is a heck of a lot tougher than the one that we did earlier on in the game. I mean, I think it is called the Black Hydra, but it doesn't look that black. It's... well, maybe it does. I was blocking there, that was unfair. So, we're hoping that obviously we don't want to fall in there. But we're hoping he comes closer to us. There we go, nice. That's better. I went for the scythe. Not really any particular reason, apart from I do quite like its overhead attack. It's nice and high. Come on. Okay, so there's obviously nothing we can do about that water. There we go. One of the heads are off. And another one. Lovely, so this is clearing us a little bit of a space here. It does look cool though, doesn't it? I'll give them that. Why aren't you casting magic yet, Adam? Well, the reason is I wanted to clear a little bit of a space there to work. Which I feel like I've done, so... There we go. Shouldn't be long now. There we are. So that wasn't too bad. Dragon scales. So we've already collected quite a few things for upgrades. We got the Moonlight Greatsword in the last episode. So I think I'm going to treat myself to a few upgrades on that. And obviously replenish my spells before I do anything else. I feel better now. Nice and lightweight. So I made my decision. I'm going to use the Moonlight Greatsword for all these dragon scales that we're going to collect. Still thinking about what I'm going to spend my large Titanite Slab on, though, mind you. Have you guys decided? I'm thinking probably making a lightning weapon all the way, because they take the same reinforcement as just a normal one. So yeah, I think I'm going to make something lightning. Not quite decided yet. Although we're getting all these dragon scales as well. It's worth a little mention that you could still farm some dragon scales, you know. You could go back down the Valley of the Drakes if you were desperate. Or become a dragon bro down here and do the invasion side of things. Isn't that cool? Wow. Oh. I actually expected them to one-shot him there. No drops. Stingy clam. Notice I've put the red outfit back on. The crimson gear. That is because there is another frog down here. Maybe even two frogs. Gingerly. There we go. Another dragon scale. Think about the dragon weapons though. If you do decide you want the Moonlight Greatsword, or maybe even the Obsidian Greatsword from the DLC, it's like 10,000 souls every time you upgrade it. It's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? So we're going in there, but we're going in the back entrance because we want our miracle. Now, this is where the bloody frog is. There, I see him. As you can see, I still haven't actually got a better bow. Still using my original raw longbow plus 5. Really should have done something about that by now. Right, notice that's where we're actually going. I just want to take a little peek in here first, because obviously it's trying to lead you around this way, but I couldn't remember if there was something we could just quickly grab. No, I'm incorrect. Although, it's a nice wee sniping spot for these guys. Oh, stay away. That makes me feel a little bit better about coming in from this side. Right, so we just sort of a step off. Yeah, right, floating in mid-air now, yeah? That's it. I mean, come on. That was a bit ridiculous, was it not? Here we are. So this is how we get to this corpse. Ta-da! Great magic barrier. So that is the second last miracle in the game, for our purposes at least. So we only have Sunlight Spear to collect from New Game Plus, after defeating Gwyn, the last boss fight, and then heading back to the Sunlight Altar, and just handing it in. Simple as that. No gold pine resin for us today. He's pretending to be stuck there, but he's not actually properly stuck. No treasure anyway. You can get out. What a beautiful area. Much, much, much nicer than Tomb of the Giants. It is nice to take a moment sometimes, isn't it? So here we are. This bonfire coming up is a warpable bonfire, so once you light it and rest at it, that's you. You can come back here as many times as you want. There's the big guy. I do not know why that bonfire was actually lit for me. I have not been down here. So if you just do that, your discover the Path of the Dragon, I think that trophy's called, should just pop, and you don't actually have to. See, we won't bother actually joining. But this part is actually quite important. We do need the tail to come off, so we can have it for our trophy. So just a nice little. There we go. Don't worry, he's that big he doesn't even notice. And that's it, guys. That is Ash Lake. Wasn't it cool? On the off chance any of you guys were actually wondering, that is the last tail cut off required for the Knight's Honour trophy. The dragon I was talking about in the DLC, of course, does not count towards that trophy. We are actually getting really close. Like, boss souls aside, we're getting very close to having had collected every single thing for the Knight's Honour trophy. We've only got like one item to pick up, one item to buy, and a few enemy drops, and that's pretty much it, bagged, and then it's just onto the boss souls. And obviously, as you guys know, we now have all pyromancies, all sorceries, and all but one miracle in the bag already. So we're getting very close to having had every single thing in the whole of Dark Souls Remastered. So I've came back to the Undead Asylum for the moment, just to finish out the episode. and I'm going to trade this sack with the crows to get the Demon's Great Hammer. Now, everybody who's been watching this guide from the very, very first episode knows that I did say at the time, we go into New Game Plus, we open the door, and instead of turning left and running away from the boss, we just take him down, we kill him nice and quick and easy, and we get the Demon's Great Hammer. And that is true, and I'm a man of my word, and I will do that. But I'm going to trade the sack with the crows right now, and I'll explain why in a little minute. So this is the hammer. Pretty cool looking, isn't it? It's my opinion anyway. Now, the reason why I did show you this is because what I've been thinking about lately is not very many of you will probably stick around for any episodes in New Game Plus, because you'll already have the game under your belt and probably you'll want to go it alone. So I was thinking about it, and by the time we have done Tomb of the Giants and then poked our head into the Kiln of the First Flame, just to do a little bit of Black Knight farming for the enemy drops, and then we have one item to buy from patches, we will have actually collected every single possible item for Knight's Honour Trophy that is not the boss soul weapons. And obviously, you'll know yourself, we can't get the boss soul weapons, all of them anyway, until New Game Plus Plus. So I thought, in this guide, being the way it is, it would be worthwhile getting every single possible chest slash corpse loot, all the tail cut-offs which we've just finished off doing, and all the enemy drops, all of it in one single playthrough. So when we go into New Game Plus, it's basically an easy breezy time. We basically speed through the levels and the whole game is a piece of cake, and it's done much faster than New Game. So that's the reason why. I hope you liked the episode. Did you like Ash Lake? More to the point, leave a wee comment below if you liked it, or if you didn't like it, why didn't you like it? You know, maybe let's get the conversation going. So we'll leave it there, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode, which will be 31, and we will go down to Tomb of the Giants finally and take in all that sort of stuff, get the last of the treasure down that way. So see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so, and we'll see you in the next episode. Ciao for now.